Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Stephy, your podcast homie. So, remember how I went on a little soapbox tangent and I said I'd be right back to do the next episode or the next segment? Well, I decided to stick a pin in it and come back to it today. So it's after school, after work, and I'm going to try again. Yesterday's topic was supposed to be mostly focused on healthy, positive relationships, specifically for me, with teachers and adults in my school building. Even the counselor, whom I got to know a little better. I had these amazing teachers. Remember I said maybe one of them didn't see eye to eye with me? But most of them at least pretended to, or were just kind to me, and I didn't need to challenge them in any sort of ways because we had a healthy relationship. No, that doesn't mean even if you're just really nice every day, the kids are always going to respect you, because guess what? Sometimes it's not even about you. But I'm not going to go there right now. So I am going to say, though, I was thankful because my kindergarten teacher and my 5th grade teacher specifically, we had a lot of fun. My mom, I don't know why, because definitely not advocating for this nowadays, but they were allowed to pick me up on the weekends or during the summer, and they were really awesome ladies. They weren't together, obviously, but I think they just noticed that maybe I needed a little more TLC, and my mom was amazing, and I loved her so much, but she was trying to keep a family going, raising family, taking care of a house, running a business, dealing with the drama guy that I don't want to talk about, okay? All right. Anyways, dealing with a lot. Bless her heart. So I think that is why when these really positive role models offered to spend extra time with me, that she was just like, you know what? Maybe that is a good idea. Maybe you do need to get out of the house, and maybe you need something to do on the weekends or in the summer, or just once in a while when you just want to leave and not have all the daycare kids and all the parents in your house all day. I was overstimulated a lot. So I think it was just, back then, that was just okay. So luckily for me, since I went with these teachers, they were amazing. There was no foul play, nothing creepy, nothing shady. They were just very kind people trying to help out a little girl who needed a little extra TLC. That's it. So one of them, I'd love to shout her out, but I'm afraid people are going to go the wrong direction with this. But she was my kindergarten teacher, and I actually would come back and volunteer at the school all the time, or I got to go there for one of my high school classes. I would go work at the elementary school. And I would volunteer in her room, and she was my kindergarten teacher. And in high school, I would go back and see her. And sometimes I'd have to go pick up the daycare kids, because remember, we live very close. So I would just walk down there at the end of the day, help my mom out. And when I would go pick up the kids, I'd always just have to go say hi to her, because we had such a healthy bond. She was almost like another mother to me. And that's because, think about it, who are the kids spending the majority of their day with? It's a vicious cycle, man, because we're working to take care of our families and give all that we can give. But at the same time, you really do want those healthy relationships with the adults in their school, because they're around the custodians, the teachers, the behavior specialists, the PE teachers and music teachers, the kitchen staff, the behavior support, if I didn't already say that. There's so many, the office staff, like the school nurse, sometimes the school resource officer. Hopefully, if anyone's using that, they're building a healthy relationship with the students inside, because that's important. Because guess what? It's literally not about the adult. It's about the kid. And these teachers saw that I needed some extra TLC. So one of them had like a gift shop, I believe. I think it was like a gift shop. And I think it was her and another teacher that were like business partners. I would go there with her and just like feel so important and try to be so grown. And at that point, I probably thought they were my colleagues. So, I mean, that's the kid I was. I just felt most of the time better around adults because I had too many big problems in my brain as a little kid, in my mind, to be worrying about like petty, irrelevant stuff. And because I was sitting there witnessing adult stuff all the time, because my parents were old, bro. So I learned a lot of lingo, at least. And I studied that behavior. So I've just sometimes felt better hanging out with an adult that's not going to trigger me. So kids are overstimulating. But now I'm with them all the time, and I couldn't imagine doing any other job, because they really do bring the light to my life sometimes. Children in general, they have that innocence, and they do need that TLC. And we have to remember they are kids, and how we shape them now is how we're gonna, or is what, how, okay, I'm stuttering. Wow. I might have to edit this, but you know what? I'm also kind of lazy right now, so I might not. But anyways, how we shape them now is very important, because they really truly are the future. I leave the children our future. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna sing. But anyways, it just, ADHD, squirrel. All right, Tourette's maybe, I don't know. No, I do not have Tourette's, so don't anyone think that I'm saying that. I just have a lot of Stephy isms, and I haven't really been diagnosed with anything else, but honestly, who needs a label? I'm me. But, yeah, we got to shape our kids like the best we can right now. And remember, right now they're kids. But yes, eventually, these are going to be the adults walking around. These are going to be the people taking care of us. These are going to be the people running this shit, okay? So you have to build those healthy relationships now, and they will respect you. And I know you're like an adult and you don't, I'm not worried about some kid respecting me. They just need to respect. I need the respect from them. I don't care if I give my respect to them back. And you know what? We're all humans. In the end, what is it? What is there? We're all trying to do the same thing. We got to all just keep swimming together. So that was cool, because I had the kindergarten teacher and then the 5th grade teacher. So a 5th grade teacher was super awesome. She was like the raddest. I loved her so much. She was amazing. She gave me a lot of my, I think, style for some of the things I do with some of my 5th graders now at the school I work at. But she was amazing. She helped get me ready for middle school and life, and was never afraid to keep checking in and just making sure everything's good. And I have to mention, though, my kindergarten teacher, I wanted to be a teacher like her too. So it was like the perfect balance between those two. And I just wanted to wear sweater dresses. And I'd be asking my mom, can you give me a sweater dress? But I wouldn't wear it to school. I'd just like wear it at the daycare and go out and try to pretend I was a teacher and make all the kids sit there and watch me. So annoying. I apologize. So sorry, guys. But I wanted to be just like that teacher, so I thought I wanted to wear sweater dresses at the time. Look it up. It was a thing. Now that's definitely not how I dress, but that's another topic. So those positive relationships, teachers, I love you. Don't go taking any students out of the building or doing anything in a closed classroom. Even if you're not trying to be creepy, I'm not advocating for anybody meeting with students outside of their student contact time in the classroom. I had to say that, you know. I'm not trying to get in trouble on my podcast when I just started. Okay. All right, you guys are getting way too big of a glimpse of Simply Stephy right now. But when we come back, we're going to talk about some of the things that I did in the classroom. I started another business, y'all. Like, legit. When we come back, we're going to talk about one of the other entrepreneurships I was involved in. So stay tuned. Deuces. I'll be right back.